Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. We are about to subject ourselves to some more psychological torture. I don't know why, because it wasn't this way when I left the end of last part, but now all of a sudden, this is all messed up. I don't know why, I don't know what's changed since I reloaded my save, but it's kind of worrying and I don't like it. Anyway, we're going to write another poem. We're going to be super quick about it because we're just going to go down the Yuri route again because I want to see how things play out going down the same route as I talked about at the start of the last episode. So without too much more ado, we're just going to get straight into it. Okay, I am very tempted to press this. Very tempted. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, I broke it. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, she moves. Oh, it's Yuri's little sprite from the bottom left. Okay. Alright. I shouldn't have done that. But let's just keep going. Analysis. I don't like the sounds. Hopeless. Intellectual. That was a weird sound. Can we not do that, please? Melody. Vivacious. Pure. Landscape. No. Landscape. I'm like fucking so tense right now. This is not how I wanted to start this episode. Romance. Fantasy. Vibrant. Effulgent. Every time I click something, I'm so tense for something to just go bang or something. Uncontrollable. Incapable. Peace. Ambient. Okay, this last one I'm really not sure about what's going to happen here, but let's do it. After image. Okay, I'm wondering if that would have happened regardless of which word we picked, or if it only did that because I picked the word that was all messed up. I've no idea. If anyone knows, please let me know, but let's get stuck into this again. Okay, we are 2-3 minutes into this and I'm already super unsettled. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh no. Welcome back, Perpheral. Ah, hi Yuri. I mean, you're not here. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Okay, this is widely different. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Perpheral, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around, and... Oh, no, please don't say that, because that's what Sayori would say. Sorry. What am I trying to say right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Huh. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Whoa. What? What? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Okay. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Okay. But I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play sometime for us. You should play something for us sometime. That's not... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. I also don't know if it's just me, but Monica didn't seem all that interested in us the first time round. But this time round, she seems to be kind of flirting with us. I'm not sure if I'm just imagining that. And I'm wondering, was that because she knew Sayori had feelings for us, and she just wasn't going to go there? But now, because Sayori doesn't even seem to exist, she's now flirting with us? I don't know, maybe? In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Perpheral, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. She's much more receptive this time round. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Okay, that's also different to what happened last time because we went with her. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Jeez, I butchered that word, didn't I? 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Please don't tell me we're about to have something ridiculously dark happen again. Oh, that's interesting. The sound's kind of gotten dulled because we're outside of the room. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hall. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Kuh. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. I really don't like this. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Fuck. That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Christ almighty. That's really bad. Okay. Okay, so that happened. That happened. Let's just keep going. I don't want to get into a big conversation about this. Whew. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not a very hard thing for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Perpheral, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any... Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Perpheral. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Why did the music stop? Yuri starts to breathe heavily. This is different. I don't like this. I can't. Perpheral? Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Perpheral. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. Honestly, my heart is going at fucking 90 miles an hour right now because I don't know what's going on. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, whoa. Ha. This is creepy. Ha. Ha. Okay. Okay. Can I stop having a heart attack now, please? Okay. All right. All right. All right. It's time to share poems. Okay then. Okay then. Let's start with Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Okay, this is exactly the same poem that she showed us last time, Amy Likes Spiders. I do remember this one. So we're not going to go through it again. There's nothing really different to break down about it. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. God, it's so hard to be positive with her. Okay, let's go Yuri next, and we'll go to Monica afterwards. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Perpheral. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Okay, this is also different. She is much more intense this time round. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Okay, this is different. Okay, wheel. Also, we've got no sound. Again. And that usually makes me feel really uncomfortable. Anyway. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. This, I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if it's relevant at all. But these last 3 lines of breathing something constantly repeated, I couldn't help but think that breathing turned into, you know, the word breeding spelled breeding, just in my own head, because she seems to, I don't know if that was what it was supposed to be, but like she was getting really, really absorbed by her desire a couple of minutes ago. I don't know if that's what that's trying to suggest. I don't know. I could be way off the mark, and that's probably a pretty out there thing to try to connect, but I don't really know what this is supposed to be. And I'm kind of afraid to click ahead because I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to have to... It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Okay, this is getting a bit creepy again. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, so she wrote a poem for us, like she did the last time, except it's completely different, a completely different sentiment, a completely different event. This is certainly deviating from what happened the first time round. Okay, let's see what Monica has to say. Perpheral, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Fuck. Okay. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. Well, she does have a collection, we know this. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. What? Is she just slating Yuri because she has, like, an obsession with self-harm? Like, I get that that's, yeah, it's a problem. It's genuinely a serious problem, but I didn't expect her to, you know, turn around and go, at least I have it together in the head, as if, like, that makes her better than the others. That's a bit of a harsh statement to make. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, this is the same poem. No, it's not. It's almost the same poem. Almost the same poem. This is different. The colours, they won't. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. Cacophony, I've been corrected, is apparently the correct way to pronounce that word. I've never said it out loud before, but apparently it's cacophony. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. I'm afraid to scroll down. Delete her. That's different. Okay. I didn't like that weird little screen distort. Sorry, I know it's a kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Now, the last time round she gave us a really fourth wall breaking thing about saving. So I have no idea what she's going to tell us now. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. This is fucking weird. Anything. Oh god. Oh god. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh no, I don't want to read it. I don't. If it's anything like the last one, I don't. But we're gonna have to. Can you hear me? Oh god. What the fuck is going on? That's Sayori's face where my mouse was before. And now everything's red and this is creeping me the hell out. What is that sound? It's like the sound of like kind of sounds like rats eating something. Okay, everyone. It's really hard to do this with all this going on. I've got to be honest here. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come and sit around the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. What's going on? Oh, fuck. That was uncomfortable. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Perpheral joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Atsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Perpheral? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Perpheral to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Perpheral joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Perpheral isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. We've just been... Something's about to go down. Because there's no sound. And I'm hating seeing Monica getting walked all over like this. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Perpheral want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Perpheral, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even going to join. You weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've gone and done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you've no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with that club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Perpheral. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious prat? Whoa. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. No, that is not okay. That is not okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Perpheral before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Perpheral, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know. What the fuck? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop. Fuck. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. I still have no idea what's gonna happen. I still have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm still feeling a little distressed after this part, but I'm getting a little bit better with it. I'm getting a little bit more used to it. It still gets me at times, and it still makes me feel incredibly tense and incredibly uncomfortable, but I'm starting to get it a little bit, so... We've got this one last poem, if I'm right, to do. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But we'll do this poem the next time, and hopefully something won't screw up when I load again, like the last time it did up here. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. Hope this hasn't distressed you too much. And I'll talk to you again soon.